Is there anything that you would like to say to your opponent or to the public?
Well, for all you diehard kickboxing fans out there, watch real close, because the Mongoose is here and it's showtime.
Well, we can tell him he's in for one hard fight. It's 9 rounds, and it's going to be, I think it'll be a really excellent fight. I plan on winning. Tell him I'm going to win.
Tell him you're going to win.
Tell him I've already won.
Okay.
This semi-main event now, the 5th battle of the night, featuring Gordy Gong, the North American lightweight champion from Abbotsford, Canada. That's why you see the Canadian flag with him. He'll be opposed by Rick the Mongoose O'Kane from Los Angeles, California. These two welterweights, 147-pound division, for the North American Welterweight Championship.
Yeah, Joe, Ricky O'Kane is trained and handled by Ruben Ukitis from the Jet Center, and is a very strong fighter. Matter of fact, a lot of the people in the business feel that he will be winning the World Welterweight Championship someday. And he's got a very, very heavy body attack, so we'll be looking for that.
All right. I'm Joe Butita, along with Carlos Palomino and Blinky Rodriguez. We certainly hope you're enjoying the show. It's been a dandy so far. Coming up in just a moment, the semi-main event, to be followed by the main event. Benny the Jet Ukitis against Tom LaRoche. All that yet to come. Blinky, how old would you suggest a young fellow, girl or boy, be when they start kickboxing? Do you have to be 5, 6 years old, or can you start anytime?
Actually, Joe, 5 or 6 is a little young for full contact, but it's a perfect age to start them in the traditional karate of self-defense.
Here we go now, the 5th battle of the night. North American Welterweight Championship fight. The champion, Gordy Gong of Abbotsford, Canada. The challenger, Rick O'Kane, in the black trunks. O'Kane 8-3, 6 knockouts. Gong 19-7-1 with 6 knockouts. O'Kane is from Los Angeles. Jab with the front leg, some wild swings. There's a sweeping attack.
Oh, yes. Ricky O'Kane has a tremendous sweep kick down low.
What's the purpose of the sweep kick?
That's to keep your opponent off balance, Joe, and also to wear down that leg. A lot of guys they'll come back and they'll hit you high after kicking you low a few times. So basically that's what it's used for. O'Kane seems to be wanting to just work low, and he's coming right back with that left leg up high. So it looks like he wants to go low and then come back high with the left leg. As you can see, Gordy's trying to counter it.
Kidney kick by O'Kane found its mark on Gong.
O'Kane, Joe, is a much better fighter than his record shows. He's had an extensive amateur career.
This fight has more style than the previous one with Ackelman and Archie.
But just like a boxing show, Joe, I mean, the premium fights are usually a little more sluggish, but now we're talking about more experienced fighters, and you got to remember another thing is that they are fighting for the North American Championship. Seems to me like O'Kane is trying to stalk Gordy and corner him on them ropes and go back to that body attack that he was working on earlier.
Both fighters pretty much feeling themselves out in the first round, and that's the end of round 1.
Here we have Ricky O'Kane seeming to want to force the action. He wants to make something happen early.
All right, round 2 about to begin in this semi-main event for the North American Welterweight Championship. The champion right now, Gordy Gong of Abbotsford, Canada. The challenger, Rick O'Kane from L.A. in the black trunks. Round 2.
Oh, Gordy Gong coming with a couple of combination kicks and right back with a left hook.
All right, O'Kane catching those blows with his arms, finally tying up Gong.
Gordy's starting to come down low now and leg sweeping O'Kane, and O'Kane better start catching him and checking him now.
Let's talk about this. Carlos, in traditional boxing, you're looking at the man's arms and upper body. Blinky, in kickboxing, you've got 4 weapons to watch out for, the legs and the arms. What do you watch? What do you concentrate on?
Well, Joe, you got to be able to concentrate on all 4 weapons because any one of the 4 can hurt you badly.
Good sweeping kick by Gong. Got O'Kane off his feet. Well, Carlos, you know what it feels like to get beat on the arms after 4 or 5 rounds. Your arms get kind of tired. Imagine these guys getting the legs in that position. They really fatigue the legs with those kicks. Hold it up.
Referee stepping in and separating them. Both fighters are just really trying to fill each other out, Joe, and see exactly what each of them has as far as punching power and technique. Ricky O'Kane coming in with a lounging side kick there. No damage done.
We're talking, of course, to Carlos Palomino, a very popular fighter, and Blinky Rodriguez, expert in full contact karate. Do you think you'd like to try this, or if you were younger, Carlos?
No, I think if I tried to do it over again, I would stay with boxing.
All right, end of round 2. Round 3 coming up in a moment.
Each their own, Joe. And we have a spinning back kick that Ricky O'Kane just threw. It just barely missed. The thing is, when you throw that spinning back kick, here you'll notice O'Kane, when he spins, he'll spin to his right, and he'll be looking right over that right shoulder and trying to send it home to the body. We're in the corner of Ricky O'Kane. By the way, his cornerman, Ruben Nikitas, one of the best cornermen in the business, being that he's traveled all over the world with different fighters. It's so important for that cornerman to be sharp in that corner, Joe, because he's kind of like the coach on the sideline sending in the plays. He sees flaws in the opponent's style that the fighter might be able to capitalize on.
Round 3. O'Kane in the black pants, swinging back fist by Gong, missed the mark. Gong in the blue. He's the champion.
There goes O'Kane right back down still to the left side of that body of Gong. And I know that body attack's got to be taking some toll because Gong keeps wrapping up. There he goes again, left hand.
Look at the welt on the back. Look at the welt on the back of Gong, fellas. Under his right shoulder blade, he's got quite a red welt, maybe from the ropes.
Nice right hand over the top by O'Kane. Gong seems to be a little hurt to me for some reason. A nice combination kick by O'Kane there. And Gong comes fighting right back out of the corner now. I think Gong, when you hit him, then he wants to come back with something. And Gong goes down with a left hook to the body. He's been wearing down that left side of Gong since the beginning of the fight, and the referee's giving him the mandatory count.
Gong is hurt, and the referee looking into his eyes, trying to get an answer. And he's going to let the fight continue. Left hand by O'Kane did the damage. There's a back heel kick. And that found the mark, partially blocked by Gong with the gloves. Remember now, Gong in the blue is the champion, O'Kane the challenger. And that's the end of round 3.
As we see here on our slow-mo monitor, Gong tries to sweep kick O'Kane, and O'Kane comes right back with a nice left hand to the body that puts Gordy down.